anyone comes up to me and starts shouting at me, I'm just going to keep the camera rolling.
Yes, it is your fault. You're a 1 ball stuck behind a 4 ball.
I've got no standing, I can't get past them.
You can ask them to go through. And by the way, it's competition day.
Rhuddlan Golf Club is a par 72 parkland course that starts with a short par 4. Having played here for a couple of years, it was perfect weather for golf on this day. The aim of the round is 14 over or better, or basically to play to my handicap. After a safe opening drive up the left, we're going to get the green with a pitching wedge, and from an uneven stance, this was hit right on line but just ended up long.
This is a 58 footer and not the putt you want on the first green.
Yeah, this is actually 4-putt territory. As the greens are really dry at the moment, that's why it went through to the back. And yeah, good pace on that one. We have a 4-footer for the par. It just slips out. Bit annoying, that one. And we card a 3-putt bogey on the opening hole and move on.
That's pretty annoying, that lip out, but yeah, bogey's not too bad to start.
Hole 2 is a long par 4, well, long for me anyway. It doglegs to the left, and despite hitting a really good drive, we're the best part of 190 yards away from the green. Hitting a 22-degree hybrid towards the green, had to go over the tree to the right, and he's hit okay, just missed the green slightly.
They've improved some of the bunkers this year. This one's got the nice riveted edges.
Yeah, there's a change in the bunkers from the last time I played here, and also it has the white sand, which is different to the bunkers. I think they're changing all of them on the course. So this bunker shot was around 20-25 yards and went terrible.
Yeah, the sand's not soft, it's hard sand, so it came out really low.
Yeah, the 56-degree sand wedge, it bounced as I hit that bunker shot. And now we're almost too close to the flag. It's just 8 yards away. That one was kind of tricky. And the 5-footer coming back for bogey just misses to the left. And we card a disappointing double bogey on the second hole, but it is a tough par 4, that one.
Oh no, I've got some bad news. I'm in the middle of another comp. So there's 2 ball in a bogey there in a comp, and then they said there's loads of people in bogeys behind. They're all playing the evening comp, so yeah, I'm going to have to let loads of people through when they catch me up. Like, let this 2 ball through first. Yeah, it's going to be a bit disjointed, this game, I think.
Hole 3 is a simple par 3. Struck index 18, easiest hole on the course. Just going with the 8-iron because everything's going further, and we hit a really good iron shot.
That's pretty good.
And we end up 12 foot away, slightly downhill. Even a pro would accept 12 foot away from around 140 yards. So it's the first birdie chance of the day so far. Let's see if we can make this one. And perfect speed on that one, just didn't have the right line. Nevertheless, we tap in for the easy par and move on.
So that's 3 over after 3 holes, pretty average start today. Looking to play 14 over or better on this round, so have to improve the game a bit. But yeah, I'm just a bit on edge because I'm in the middle of a competition. There's like loads of members around, so I don't want to annoy any of the members. But yeah, we'll just have to see how it pans out. Yeah, I'm still going to hit driver here because if I hit a smaller, shorter club, I'll get blocked out, I think. Just hold straight at the middle, don't get blocked out.
Hole 4's a par 4 sharp dogleg to the right. It's all about the tee shot. You can't get blocked out to the right or go in the trees, and we're in the trees. Hitting the 7-iron off the back foot, just a low one back to the fairway, goes terrible. And even the sand wedge hits the trees, so we've hit the trees 3 times out of 3 shots.
Hit the trees so many times.
Finally, we have a view of the green. Go and get it with a pitching wedge, and we get a club twirl. It's hit right on line.
Yep, looks pretty perfect, that. Some of these greens are quite hard. Like, I thought that was perfect. It's just gone right to the back.
So we're up against it. We're looking at a 32-footer downhill to save bogey. It just trickled down. Didn't want to hit that one too far, but thankfully, never in doubt, the 4-footer saves us. Record another double and move on.
Yeah, this one hitting the 26-degree hybrid just at the up the left. The fairway runs out at 200 on this hole.
Yeah, all the short par 4s at Rhuddlan are on the front line, so it is a kind of lopsided layout, but it does flow nicely.
Yep, that was a much better tee shot. At least I'm in play, that's the main thing. Fairways and greens.
So this is not like a driver and wedge course, it's an interesting layout. Going at the green here with the pitching wedge, happy to have that club in hand.
Yeah, it's on the green, but it went off to the right, so it's going to be a really long putt.
It is a nice hole, this one, good view and good use of the ditch across. And when we got up to the green, our birdie putt is 48 foot uphill, not good news. And this is 3 or 4 putt territory. It's hard to hit it to get it to the hole. We end up 10 foot away. That's what we have for par. And the putt drops. Really happy with that. We make an unlikely par and move on.
Excuse me, do you mind me asking what you're doing?
Yeah, it's I've just filmed my rounds when I play.
Yeah, well,
After holding that putt, I just the club captain just came up to me and said, "What are you doing? Like, we don't want any issues with pace of play, so I might have to stop filming."
Yeah, I did ask the club pro when I checked in. I said I'm going to be filming for YouTube. He didn't say anything about a comp or didn't have any issues with it.
Yeah, it's one of those low ones, but it'll work. You can have a long approach in though.
And the 22-degree hybrid tee shot, I didn't get the draw on that one. Wasn't a very good connection, and we end up in a tricky spot.
Yeah, I'm totally blocked out by this tree, so I've got to just hit a 6-iron low, just an 80-yard shot.
Yeah, there was an opening. I could have tried to draw a 6-iron towards the green, but it's not really in my wheelhouse as a mid-handicap golfer. Grip down sand wedge, 54 degree for the third shot. Goes okay, all things considered.
Yeah, pretty good. Got a putt for par.
There is plenty of ditches on this course. Yeah, it would have been a risky shot, but we still have a chance to save par with a 15-footer slightly uphill. And it just burns the left edge, couldn't get much closer than that one. And we limit the damage and card a bogey, which could have been worse.
Yeah, I was out of position there, so bogey's fine.
Strolling to the next tee box, hole 7 is the first of the par 5s from the yellow tees anyway. It's a really wide fairway, this one, to aim for, but we still managed to miss it slightly.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good hit, but it's in play down the right, that's the main thing. It's par 5, isn't it? Yeah, I'm rushing a bit now because there's a 4-ball in front of me. I've got to try and catch them up so I don't look bad. I've got a 2-ball behind me, which they're kind of pushing me along, which is good. I mean, pace of play, this camera always slows me down a bit. So yeah, just got to keep the ball in play. That's one key to playing fast. Keep the ball in play off the tee. I'm going to hit a 6-iron just to be conservative and leave myself a bit of a further yardage in to the green. It pinches in about 180 to 200, so yeah, I don't want to bring any of the treble into play.
Yeah, this course is familiar to me, so I remember the layout. You do have an advantage if you've already played the course a few times for course management.
It's absolutely perfect, right up the middle, should get a nice bit of rollout on that one. Yeah, caught that. Not too bad on the club. Just going to go right at it with the pitching wedge. Everything's going further and the greens are pretty dry. Just left side of the pin, this one.
The laser yardage of the pin was 123 yards, and this pitching wedge was hit right on line, exactly as intended.
Pretty good, it's on the green, another green in regulation. The score's not very good so far, but if I keep getting green in regulations, it should improve.
Yeah, you can't go long on this green, so it was a good job I didn't thin that one.
This is 20 foot uphill. It's not as close as I thought, but very happy with the green in regulation. I can be a bit more aggressive with this one as it's uphill. Should stop just past the pin.
And the 20-footer for birdie is low all the way, never threatened the hole, but had good speed, and we tap in for the easy par and move on.
Yeah, that's a better played hole, that one. Solid golf. Yeah, finally caught up the 4-ball. They teed up in front of me, and then the 2-ball and the buggy went through, both of us. So I caught them up so no one can have a go at me about pace of play now. So it's 174 laser to the pin. It's 171 GPS going at it with a full 26-degree hybrid. Just going to hit a solid shot. Right side of the green's the miss, I think, on this one. Yeah, the clock is ticking. I've just been delayed 1.5 minutes by the guys putting out. So yeah, it just adds up, you know, the 1.5 minutes here, the minute there, 2 minutes there.
Hole 8's the longest of the par 3s on this course. Certainly don't want them any longer than 180 yards. And we missed the green just slightly to the right. And yeah, there's the ditch, you can see. And yeah, we're in actually a good spot with a nice chance to hit a bump and run close. And this bump and run, it was playing uphill, so I hit the pitching wedge, 46 degree, stops 5 foot away, that's what we have for par. And it just stopped short. Would have been nice to make that one for the up and down. And we card another bogey and move on.
Oh, I fell in love with the line, forgot to hit it. Yeah, so there's not going to be much B-roll today, not much nice scenery shots as I'm just powering through, just playing as quick as possible. Well, within reason. Yeah, it's a short par 4, just hitting the 22 degree hybrid down the left.
Hole 9's the last of the short par 4s. It gets longer from here, I assure you. And we don't hit a very good hybrid shot, but we're in play down the left.
I've totally lost my tempo on my backswing. It's even more snatchy than normal.
Going at the green with a 6 iron. This is longer than what we wanted in. And this one came out really low out of the rough and missed the green short. But thankfully it didn't go in the ditch.
This is 30 yards to the pin. I've got no time to put the tripod behind the hole because I've got to play quickly. So just grip down sand wedge, get a putt for par.
This 54 degree sand wedge makes it to the putting surface. That's the main thing.
Didn't hit it all that well, but I got away with it.
And we're left with a 6-footer for par downhill. And we can't make everything. I just overread that one slightly. Not making much on this front nine. Just got to stay patient with the putting. That's the main thing. And we card another bogey and move on for a front nine score of 43, 8 over. 4 green in regulations is really good, but not many putts dropped. And we have to shoot 6 over or better to reach the target score. So let's see what happens on the back nine at Rhuddlan Golf Club. And it gets interesting. The back nine at Rhuddlan starts with a long par 4, tough hole this one. We hit a reasonable drive up the right and we're in play.
Oh, I'm really backed up on this shot. 204 GPS to the green and having to wait, they haven't even got to the green yet. So I'm just recording this for video evidence in case it's needed.
So I was thinking about splitting this between 2 iron shots, but I worked out that the pond is like 140 to clear the pond, so I went all out for the green with a 9 wood.
Unfortunately I missed the record on the 9 wood shot. It was a really good hit, went really high, but it went slightly right, so I had to give a 4 shout.
Yeah, there's the nice pond on the right, and it went over into the trees. Yeah, I lost sight of the ball, so I always give a 4 shout if that happens. This grip down sand wedge went okay.
Yeah, it's on. It would have been perfect if it didn't hit that tree.
We have a chance to save par with a 15-footer uphill. Stops close. And we got a bogey with no drama on the 10th hole.
Yeah, not too bad. It's a really tough hole, that one. Bogey's fine.
Strolling past the clubhouse now to the 11th tee. There's a short walk. There's the putting green. It is really slopey, the putting green, and most of the greens are pretty flat, so it's like weird. And yeah, when we got to the tee, the 4 ball's still in the fairway, and I don't know what was happening there, throwing balls around.
Oh, there's still 215 away. I can't hit my shot yet. But this hole is probably a 3-shotter for me, so I'm just going to have hit a smooth one up the left. If I get a bit of rollout, I might be able to hit the green in 2, but yeah, I'm really relying on the rollout.
Yeah, I had to laser the group in front in every hole apart from par 3s, and it was invaluable this day.
Yeah, they're 240 now to 250, so I'm going to hit my shot.
Hole 11's a long par 3, dog legs to the right, struck in next one, hardest hole on the course. And the tee shot is hit on a good starting line, but we just lose it out to the right slightly, but it's still in play. Yeah, we got away with this one. Any more right and it would have been really problematic. But we hit the 7-iron, back to the fairway, and now we have a really long wait.
Yeah, it's 162 GPS, 169 with the laser. Just a full 6-iron because of the dry conditions. Just get it on, get a putt for par, hopefully.
And at this point I realised with all the waiting on this hole, all the members playing behind are going to catch me up in their comp and they're not going to be happy. And the people playing behind were all 2 or 3 balls, so this 4 ball was backing everybody up. But if you look ahead, there's a bag blocking the green. That's what they've put there. And if someone puts a bag like that, then it means they're blocking the green off and they're not letting you play through. That's my experience.
I think the everyone's going to be saying that I've backed everyone up in that comp because I got the camera. Yeah, people see the camera and then they just automatically think that it's I'm doing something wrong, or it's I shouldn't be on the course. I mean, members are very protective of the courses, which rightly so. And so it's I didn't back the comp up. This 4 ball did. I think they might be in the comp. I'm not sure. I mean, they're pretty slow for putting.
Yeah, at this point I'm just a sitting duck. I'm going to be made a scapegoat for the slow play issues on this day.
Oh, the group behind me has played their shots already, but they're not. Well, they didn't hit it into me because they're shorter hitters like me. Yeah, it's basically a par 5 this hole if you're a short hitter. Here we go, green light.
Yeah, I think one tip to being backed up is just try and keep light-hearted and keep relaxed. And this 6-iron ended up being a really good strike for me. And there was some good fortune with the result.
Yeah, it jumped over the bunker. That was a really good connection. It's on the back of the green.
Yeah, there's another one of the revetted bunkers. Glad to not be in that one. So we have an 18-footer for par. Misses on the low side, but perfect pace on that one. And we tap in for the bogey on the struggling next 1 hole, which is not too bad, all things considered.
Yeah, always happy with the bogey on this hole. It's a really hard par 4, this one.
Hole 12's a simple par 3, hitting over the ditch to the green. Going with the 7-iron, just to the middle of the green, and we hit a really poor tee shot.
Did not get into that one. It was such a snatchy bat swing. I'm a bit disjointed by getting backed up, so I think it's in the drink.
And we got another piece of good fortune. It might have just hopped over the drink, and it's just on this bank, so around 25 yards away from the pin. And we totally duffed the grip down sand wedge. Bit annoying, that one. And then the bump and run. It's not too good either. Managed not to twist my ankle jumping over the ditch, and we have a 12-footer for the bogey. And somehow the putt drops right in the middle of the hole, hit the flagstick, and we'll definitely take it.
Well, it held its line. Happy with the bogey at the end on that one. What a terrible blue played hole. 3 awful shots, and then the 12-footer. Yeah, this club's saving me at the moment.
Yeah, it's important to stay patient with the putter. I wasn't worried about it on the front 9, and it could only improve really. Hole 13 is the first of 3 par 5s in a row. Very unusual, but a very good scoring area from the yellow tees. And we're in play down the right, and off camera, a member came over and had a massive rant at me, just unhinged. Yeah, he's just blaming me for all the slow play issues on this day, and I thought that might happen. But I was a single player with no standing on the course. They had this rule in the UK, and comps also have priority over all casual golf. So it's just like a no-win situation for me, catch 22, but I'll turn the camera off if the pro comes up to me, or maybe the captain, but not just a random member. And I was easily keeping pace with the 4 ball in front. So in the end, we just about got the green in regulation, have a 35-footer for birdie. Misses on the low side, but really good pace on that one. And we just missed a 5-footer for par. And it's a 3-putt bogey on the 13th hole with lots of drama off camera.
Everyone's spitting the dummy out now with the pace of play. Apparently I'm not allowed to record anymore. I'm getting backed up like that 4 ball, and a member just had a go at me for not playing through that 4 ball, but they wouldn't let me through because I got no standing on the course. Yeah, so there might not be very many holes after this.
Yeah, I found an interesting article on Golf Monthly saying it's on the slower group ahead has to invite the faster groups behind if they want to play through. It's not a rule, it's just golf etiquette. But obviously that wasn't happening this day. But also this is an example from a golf course in the UK. A single has no standing on a course, and also that competitions have priority over all other games, especially casual golfers who want to play at twilight like me.
Yeah, I think the moral of the story is don't play in the middle of a competition. But I didn't know, it's just a twilight tee time. I got jammed up in the middle of it.
So hole 14 is the par 5. It's the old opening hole from the old layout, and we lose this drive out to the right slightly and up in the trees. And there's me putting the club and the rangefinder away. Had to laser them again, just check that I can hit my shot.
Yeah, I think the problem is I'm a one ball. I've got no standing on the course, so the 4 ball ahead, they don't want to let me through, which is fair enough. But yeah, and also the competition, if someone's having a bad day, you know, hitting a few bad shots, then the pace of play is really going to annoy them. I mean, it'd annoy me, but it's still going to be a 4-hour round, or 3 hours 45, so it's not like horrendous, like 5 hours or anything. Yeah, I'm blocked out, just a low 7 iron, 100 yards to the left side.
Taking my medicine, no need for a hero shot to the right through those trees.
Did not connect with that at all. Yeah, it's put me off my game now. But still going to try and finish all the holes. Just going to give the 7 wood a hit, just a smooth one.
And the third shot here is a massive course management error. I shouldn't be hitting the fairway wood.
Yeah, this round's gone now.
But thankfully we're still in play and have a shot at the green.
I think I could just about get over just a high 54-degree sand wedge.
So my head was dropping after the third shot, and this 54-degree sand wedge was hit really well, really high, and just perfect distance.
It's on somehow.
Thumbs up. And miraculously we got it onto the green, pin high, just to the left, and we have an 18-footer now for par. And golf's a funny old game. That putt was in all the way, right in the middle of the hole. That's one of the best par saves ever in my life.
What's going on with the putter? This is crazy. I was all over the place on that hole, getting shouted out by the members and everything. And the hole, I wasn't even going to go for the green with the 4th shot. But yeah, I'll take the 18-footer.
And on to the 15th hole, back down to earth. It's another long wait.
So it's good job I got that video evidence before. They're like 100 yards ahead of me now. I can't hit my shot, so I'm losing the time, and it's backing everyone up. I mean, it's 203 yards away. I can't hit my shot yet. Yeah, they're 215 away. I still can't hit my shot. Yeah, they're 255. I can hit it now. So the problem is, if I hit it and then hit my second shot quickly, I still have to wait for them to putt out.
Hole 15 is the shortest of the par 5s on this course, but it plays uphill slightly. Stroking next 17, easiest hole on the back 9, and we're in play with a drive down the right. Just a smooth A-time for the second shot, no heroics with any fairway woods. Leaves us on the left with just a sand wedge, happy to have that club in hand. The pin was playing 79, it was a front pin, and this shot was hit right on line. Thumbs up.
Yeah, pretty good, got the birdie putt chance. Yeah, really pleased to hit the A-time for the second shot. Yeah, second shots on par 5s, a lot of people make mistakes on. Just no need to go all out with 3 woods and 5 woods and stuff most of the time. This is a 12-footer uphill, best birdie chance of the day so far, I think. Left to right slightly.
We have the uphill birdie chance, happy with that. Let's see if we can make this one. And it was low all the way and didn't really make it to the hole either. Nevertheless, we tap in for the easy par, green regulation par, solid golf.
Yep, nice par that one, easy game.
On to hole 16, which is a slight dogleg to the left. And we hit a great drive that splits the fairway. Happy with that one.
It's 146 GPS, 149 with a laser. It's best drive of the day so far, I think, that one. Yeah, I'm going to go full at it with the front edge is 132. I'm going to go hit the 8-iron because it's dry conditions and the 7-iron might go too far.
Yeah, with these dry conditions you have to club down on a few approaches, and this 8-iron was hit okay but just lost out to the right slightly. This was one that didn't have the revetted sides and didn't have the white sand.
Took too much sand. It's heavy air now, the sun's going down, so the greens will be slowing up a bit. I've got to hit this a bit harder.
This is a really long putt for par, it's a 38 footer. Stops 2 foot away, perfect pace on that one. And we card a bogey with no drama, and the lag putting has saved us again.
Yep, always happy with the bogey whenever I go in a bunker, so not too bad that one.
Hole 17 is the last of the par 4s, slight dog leg to the right, plays uphill slightly. Tricky hole this one, I'm sure it's ruined a lot of scorecards in the past. And we're in play with a tee shot, that's the main thing.
Yep, last driver shot of the day's okay. It wasn't a very good hit, but it's up the left and it's running up the fairway, I think. So I've just checked and I'm 5 over after 7 holes on the back 9. And after last week's back 9 collapse, I'll take that. And after a bit of hassle here with pace of play and stuff, I'll definitely take that. I think because I'm rushing, it doesn't give you time to think, so you can't overthink. So in a way it's been good. And yeah, the putting's been much better on the back 9 than the front 9. So yeah, overall everything's going okay. Just don't want to have any more run-ins with anybody. Or if anyone comes up to me and starts shouting at me, I'm just going to keep the camera rolling.
It turned out in the end the slow 4 ball ahead were in the competition, but everyone behind were playing faster 2 or 3 balls, so it's a bit lopsided.
180 laser to the pin, 187 GPS. I'm just going to hit a full 22-degree hybrid because I'm getting a bit tired now. Just to the right side of the green. Hopefully just get it green side.
So there's a bit of extra pressure on this one. Still going for the green all out. And we managed to miss-hit it, just a scuff shot to the left, but it's still in play.
Guess we'll be going on 3. 2 tiers on this green, so I want to be at the front tier. Just a grit down sandwich, get it on, get a putt for par hopefully.
Laser to the pin with 65 yards, just a feel shot here with a wedge.
Yep.
And thumbs up, we're on the green.
It's downhill, I've got to protect against a 3 putt here.
And we're left with a tricky putt, a 20 footer, downhill, left to right slightly. And somehow the putt drops right in the middle of the hole. 3 pars and 4 holes, solid golf.
The flag stick's hot on the back 9. What is going on with these putts? Everything's going in. And I've got, it's so funny, like I've got a group behind me, breathing down my neck. So I can't even hardly line up the putts like I like to. Like I can't do the feet thing, you know, when you step near the pin to see where the ball's going to go at the last second, the slope. So yeah, I think it's just like gut instinct, just see the line and hit it and hopefully it holds the line. And it held the line beautifully on that one. It was a left right downhill swinger. I did not expect to walk off with a par there. I'm just waiting for them to putt out again. Because it's the last full shot of the day, I'm just going to club up, hit the 26-degree hybrid. Hopefully get it on, get a putt for birdie. Pin's 156, which is not good, but I'm still going to hit it. Just going to grip down on it.
Yeah, sometimes towards the end of rounds I club up, so just aim in towards the middle of the green and just hopefully to get the green in regulation. And what's happened there? It's our worst tee shot of the day by a mile, 1 shot penalty, have to re-tee it.
Yeah, that's because I've got like 2 groups behind me waiting on me, hovering over me. So 3 off the tee.
Yeah, it's worth another look this one. Nearly missed the ball, just caught it off the toe really badly.
Yeah, golf's a funny old game, isn't it? I changed to 6-iron.
Yeah, I was not comfortable on that first shot. I could feel the presence of the people encroaching on the tee when I was ready to hit the shot. So 3 off the tee, not good news. The 6-iron's hit much better, finds the green, and the argumentative guy from earlier has something to say.
Yeah, why didn't I do that the first time? Told me,
Yes, it is your fault. You're a 1 ball stuck behind a 4 ball.
I've got no standing, I can't get past them.
You can ask them to go through. Oh, by the way, it's competition day.
Yeah, it's fine.
So it's competition. Oh, and by the way, for your recording, you were asked by the club captain to not do this, and you still done it.
I've already hit my shot, and I've gone 3 off the tee because people are behind me hassling me like you.
But I don't understand.
So
you've come here on a club competition day. You should know better.
It's an open tee time for twilight.
Are you a golfer?
I'm not going to speak to you anymore. Etiquette than you. Look, there was I've tried to get past that 4 ball.
You haven't. I spoke to the 4 ball.
Well, what a dramatic ending, hey? 3 off the tee because people are hassling me. And that guy's just still hassling me. And even when I got the camera rolling, he was still hassling me. So, yeah, no drink in the clubhouse today.
Yeah, when we reached the green, the guy from the tee box was clapping at me, so creating a lot of attention. And yeah, it's just not a good situation right now. And in courses all over the UK and everywhere in the world, you get overzealous members. They're very protective of their courses. Yeah, sometimes they go too far. I did ask the club pro, I said I'm going to be filming for the YouTube, is that okay pre-round? And he gave me the green light, and also he gave me the thumbs up at the halfway point, so I don't know what more I could have done. And right now we've got people behind the green watching me. This is the most pressure I've ever had on a putt. And it's a downhill trickler from 28 foot away, stops really close. And we tap in for a par with the second ball for a double bogey with lots of drama.
Yeah, what a terrible end to the round.
So final score was 87, 15 over, trying to get to 14 over or better, and I got really close, but that wasn't the story of the day.
Very tough conditions today, in more ways than one. I paid my green fee. I finished around in, how long? Yeah, I paid my green fee. I finished around in 3 hours and 50 minutes, and I got like a lot of hassle off that guy. Even when I got the camera rolling, he was still having to go at me. Had a bee in his bonnet. So yeah, I still like the course, Rhuddlan. It's just unfortunate, you know. It's one of those things. Get stuck in a competition, and yeah. So I don't think I'm going to play this one again this year. Anyway, there's plenty more courses to play. I mean, I'm not looking for the controversy, but it's just finding me. I'm just a regular guy trying to play 18 holes in under 4 hours, and yeah, it's just got a load of hassle today. So yeah, it's just one of those things. They shouldn't allow visitors to tee off in the middle of competitions. So anyway, no drink in the bar today for obvious reasons. I'll probably get there'd probably be an incident in the bar if I hadn't had a drink. Yeah, so just to confirm, the pro was really good when I paid for my green fee. Everything was good, very friendly. They gave us a thumbs up at the halfway point. And the thing is, it's don't hold it against Rhuddlan. I mean, some of the greens were lovely today, so I'm really happy. You know, it's so nice when you hit a putt and it just rolls on the right line that you're intending, and then it just goes in. And I hold loads of putts today, which is ridiculous on the back nine. So that's a good thing. Looking forward, moving forward. But yeah, enjoyed the day, enjoyed the course, and I'll look forward to playing here again in probably 2 years. Yeah, signing off, everybody. That's a additional, and I'm keeping the camera rolling just in case someone comes up to me now. Thankfully, no one's come up to me in a car park and started kicking off. Yeah, what a day, hey?